Good morning, everybody. It is Janelle, and I'm coming to you live. I didn't come to you live last week in honor of September 11th. I didn't feel right taking away from the day that was so important. But I'm also coming to you today to talk to you about a topic that is extremely important that I think a lot of people have a tendency to overlook. And the first question that I want to ask everybody who either watches this live or watches this in replay is, can you do me a favor and sit back for a second, look around your house, and tell me, or think to yourself, you don't even have to tell me, tell anyone else, how many days can your pet survive if there was an emergency and you could not make it to any store to get them food? Seriously, think about it. How many days can your pet survive right now? Today's Saturday morning, the 18th. How many days could your pet survive if you could not make it to the store to get food for your pet? I do get an exceptional amount of customers who come in on a regular basis. Oh my gosh, I ran out of food. Hey, I know it happens. I have those, oh my gosh, I forgot to thaw something which my dog's OC raw dog food right now is soaking in warm water, getting prepared for their breakfast. But as people, I would really like to ask you, really seriously look around your house and tell me, how many days could your pet survive in case of an emergency, based on the food that you have in your home right now, be it in your freezer, your basement, your bag of food that you have available for them, your cat, your dog. How many days could they survive? I really am coming to you today to talk to you about emergency preparedness and making sure that I really would like to see everyone prepared for 30, 60, 90, 120 days. How long can you make sure that your pets survive and thrive in case of an emergency? And, here in the Midwest, we don't have the kind of emergencies a lot of times that many other states do with hurricanes and wildfires and earthquakes. And we do have tornadoes, but a lot of times those are more isolated and don't necessarily disrupt a large community. But we need to kind of think about these things and be prepared for our pet regardless. What if a tornado hit your community and you had to go outside of your community to get pet food and you couldn't? What if we had a massive snowstorm that came up this winter that disrupted the food supply just getting to our state, and you weren't able to get to a store to get any kind of food for your pet? I would like to ask everyone to at least be prepared for at least 30 days. If you are a dry feeder, when you open a bag of dry food, it's time to buy another one. The time to buy another one is not when you're scooping the bottom of the bag and going, oh my gosh, I need to get to the store and get food. When you open a bag of food, you go buy another one. If you want to be really prepared, you open a bag of food, you look at the stock that you have on the shelf, you say, I have another month's worth on the shelf, so I'm going to go buy another bag of food. There's no pressure, there's no stress. You're now going to the store to restock your shelf for your pets. The same as you would for your family. You want to be prepared for 30, 60, 90 days of an emergency with water, food, medication for everyone. So to get onto that topic, we want to make sure that you have the medications that you need for your pets, all your pet's records, whether you purchased your pet from a breeder or you adopted your pet from a rescue. Have those records available and accessible at all times. Have your pet's medical records accessible at all times, and keep everything together in one folder. Have their tags available with your name and your phone number. At least your pet's name and your phone number, if you can't fit anything else on there, with a collar that you can grab and go and put on them quickly, and a crate for every single pet, especially your cats. Make sure that each one of your cats have a crate that your dogs, I do travel with crates in my car for my dogs. I prefer to. It just became something that I became more that I adopted, and I really appreciate having them in crates and more secure. But and also photos of your pets. Each one of your pets should be in that envelope in case of that emergency. You literally just grab one envelope, boom, grab it, you have it available, everything's in one place. I am a victim of my own disorganization sometimes, and I can tell you right now that not everything's in one place, but I am, this is just as much as a reminder to me as it is to you. As for food, I'm pretty well prepared for my pets, I believe. I do have about 60 days that I keep on stock regularly, and as you most of you know, I am a raw feeder for my dogs. So I think, well, there's only so much freezer space you have, but freezer space, then the lack thereof, is no excuse for not being prepared for your pets, because we have shelf stable options. Like right here, we have the Honest Kitchen. These happen to be on sale this month, I believe. Don't quote me. These big 10-pound boxes are on sale, $8 off through our rewards program. And they're buy 10, get one free. This box of Honest Kitchen, which is 10 pounds, can easily mimic for a while a raw food diet. If you just need something in the house that's shelf stable, the shelf life on it is quite out there. This one I've had in my house for a while, and it still doesn't expire until May of 2022. So I have a good shelf life on this product. It's like astronaut food. It lasts a long time, and I would still use it. If it were expired, I'd still use it. This 10-pound box makes 40 pounds of food. It's a little bit more of an investment because it is, dehydrated, very well processed, all human grade. But this is something that you raw feeders can have on hand. Whereas the dry feeders, it's pretty easy. You keep your bag of dry food, you open a bag of dry food, you go get another bag of dry food. It is on a cyclical, it's on a rotation. Don't get down to your last bag of food. Always have at least one bag of food on hand at all times. Preferably 30, 60, 90 days worth of food for your pets in case of an emergency. Another really great food to carry to keep in the house is also for your raw feeders, Ziwi Peak. This is a really good one too. We can order these very large 8.8 pound bags. We don't stock these on the shelf, but we do stock the smaller ones for the smaller dogs that eat raw. I actually mix these together when I forget to defrost something and it's like really frozen and I'm in a hurry and I got to get out the door. So I'll mix these two together, add a little bit of water, and boom, I'm done. We have Vital Essentials freeze dry. These are all freeze dried foods that are all shelf stable. So raw feeders, you have no excuse to not be prepared for your pets. These are really great alternatives when freezer space is at a minimum. Please be prepared. As for our kitty cat people, canned food, I'm not a big advocate of dry food for kitties. Honest Kitchen is coming out with a new dehydrated that I have ultimate faith in, that I think is going to be pretty darn good. I'm looking forward to trying that out with my kitties. Freeze-dried food for kitties, we do have those in store. Make sure you have enough cat litter. One of the things people don't really think about, I don't care if it's the cheapest, and I hate to say it, nastiest clay litter that you can buy at Walmart. But having it as a backup is a good thing, even if you're not using it every day. We need to make sure that we're prepared for where the cat's going to go to the bathroom if there's an emergency. 30, 60, 90 days. Kitty cats and dogs. Canned food is easy to stack and store. Same with your family. Canned food is easy to stack and store, and it has a really long shelf life. This can of food doesn't expire until 2024. Dogs too, raw feeders. This is also a very good alternative. This can of food doesn't expire until 2023. So these are really easy things to keep on your shelf in case of an emergency. I had something else here that I wanted to discuss too. But the bottom line is that I see so many times, and it makes me really sad, and it makes me really worry about people's pets, where what if there was a supply chain disruption? And I'm not trying to scare anybody, but I just want everybody to know, as you've noticed at the grocery stores, have you looked around and seen that the shelves are looking a little bare? Production is down. Well, hopefully people are getting back to work now. Raw materials are a little bit harder to find. Prices are going up, up, up. We're not immune to that. Most weeks, some distribution, they're working their butts off. We get about 2/3 of what we order. So if you come into my store and I don't have something that I normally have on the shelf, ask. I'll tell you why. It's not because we're not ordering it. It's because we can't get it. And it worries me. It really does. It does worry me. And I'm not trying to make you panic. I'm just trying to help you be prepared. And if I could look you in the eye right now, standing in my store, the one thing, if you were to ask me, what could I do to help keep my pets safe? Make sure that you have 30, 60, 90 days, whatever you can afford in your home, shelf stable, to feed your pets, to water your pets throughout that period of time, on rotation all the time. That's the biggest thing that I could recommend to you to keep your pets safe. And a crate, medical records, everything stored in one safe place. So there's a lot of things that you can do that are really easy. And again, I'm not trying to worry you, but a lot of people just don't think about it. They really just don't think about it. And sometimes they don't even think about it for their own families. And I think it's really important for all of us to be prepared. And that's why I'm coming to you today, which happens to be National Preparedness Month. It's something that's really important to me, is just being prepared in case of an emergency. Because when you are prepared, the worry about not being prepared, it goes away because you're prepared. So I just, I think I pretty much covered everything I wanted to cover. Just try to have as much food and water in your home for your dogs, your cats, cat litter, even, a couple snacks, some treats, some chews to keep them busy, good toys, interactive toys to keep your dogs busy. Because, we never really know what could happen. And I just want everybody to be prepared. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment. This is recording on YouTube. This is recording on Facebook. I will upload this to Instagram. Feel free to comment. Send me a message anytime. I'm here to help. I'm here to offer suggestions. And, a lot of great rewards programs that we have at the store to help you stock up. And again, this is kind of cool. The Honest Kitchen 10-pound boxes are on sale, $8 off. So it's a good time to buy those to keep in your stash. And I hope that everybody has a great day. It's going to be gorgeous out there. Get outside, do something with your pets, and enjoy the day. So I'm going to end this video. And again, I'm Janelle Petula. I'm with Wags to Whiskers, Plainfield, Illinois. We're at 15420 South Route 59, Plainfield. WagsToWhiskersPets.com. 815-436-5957. Oh, and we have some grooming appointments open next week. Give us a call. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye-bye.